Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff Depena, a.k.a. Old Fitz. We out here once again.
We're back in the lab, back in the spot. We got Jason here.
Twos, as always.
We got James back after 5 years.
Really?
No, it's been a long time.
No.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been before Jason.
Well, yeah,
helped us.
I knew that for sure. But it's been damn
It's been a long time. It's been a very long time.
Damn,
so James is back in the spot. You'll hear
back in the place to be.
You'll hear him laugh here and there, and then you'll hear a little more. We'll get to the Dodger talk. That's why he's dressed.
He's
so
our special
appropriately.
MLB correspondent.
He's back from the field. He's our field correspondent from MLB Pipeline.
Right at time because we got a lot of juicy.
Yeah, it's been a crazy 24 to 48 hours for MLB specifically. But before we get there, as always, how you doing, Jeff?
I'm good, man.
How was the week?
This week's kind of been dragging. I don't know.
Me too.
Maybe it's because like the time change is finally settling in. But
I guess.
Just, I don't know. It's just this is the first time I feel like I've walked into the studio with daylight still out.
Oh, I guess so.
I'm used to walking in, it's dark and shit.
Yeah. It is usually dark in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, last time we came there was no daylight savings.
Yeah. So
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
I feel like this week's been kind of dragging. I'm ready for the weekend.
Me too. Why does the weekend always feel so short?
It does, bro.
Like it feels like a dream. Like you just and then you're
especially,
back.
I mean, especially last weekend was jam packed with stuff. But how you been?
Yeah. I've been all right. Work as always, the bane of my existence.
Damn, like that.
Not the bane of my existence, but I was telling Jason when I came in, I was like, I feel like I need a vacation, but like a real vacation.
Bro.
I haven't had a like real
Tell me
at least
about it,
7 day
Dude, I need one, bro.
like a 7 day vacation, and then I think I'll feel motivated to come to work.
I'm still like I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm kind of salty because obviously I work at the family business, and my dad and my uncle they
Like
went
a 2-month vacation.
And the thing is, my dad always says like, no, I still work when I'm over there. I'm like, you know what, you do, you're because they have another business over there too. So
Right.
Still doing things. I'm like, bro, but you're gone though. Like
You're
you're
in
in another
paradise.
country. Like
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you're working, but you're chilling too. Like it's like you're away, and good, they deserve it, right?
Right.
But I'm kind of salty because I'm like, what about my 2 months? I don't even want 2 months. Just give me like
A week and a half.
Yep,
Yep, that's all I need.
Fuck it, I'll do
Maybe
like
even 2 weeks.
I'll do a
You know what I mean?
staycation and then another
Yep.
week of just fucking going. I need to go somewhere though.
Yeah, no, you got to go somewhere, and it doesn't have to be far.
But I'm bullshitting because I did go to El Salvador for like from like Thursday to
But that's
Tuesday.
not a real. See, that's not a real one. I feel like
shit was
because you
lit, bro.
travel a lot. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of travel involved and all that. I just feel like, I mean, first of all, I can't afford a 2-week vacation in the sense of going somewhere, but I need one to like either be home.
You don't get any paid time off?
No, I get paid time out. As in, I can't afford for a trip.
Oh yeah.
But I can afford it like
'cause
with work.
You're a family man.
Exactly.
You're a family man. You gotta
know what
take
I
your
mean?
kid to it too.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm telling you, like, let's take I'm gonna take 7 days off. Maybe a weekend. We'll go somewhere like San Diego,
It's gonna be hilarious.
Santa Barbara. I
like
don't know,
in
somewhere
like
close.
5 years when you take those like 7 days off and you're like, yeah, me and the family are going to the Grand Canyon.
Or that's true. I've never been to the
You
Grand
never been to the
Canyon.
Grand Canyon? You gotta go.
Never.
It's actually a great little spot.
I know.
Not little spot, fucking
big-
crater
it's
in the
crater.
earth. Great little spot, niche. The Grand Canyon, bro. I don't know if you heard about it.
Really, it's been there.
It's been there for about 1 million years.
But yeah, I don't know if I look forward to those because I just talked to this guy today from work. He works at
You don't look
facilities.
forward to it.
No, hold on. He's like, yeah. I was like, I haven't seen you in a minute. He's like, yeah, I was on like a 7-day vacation. I was like, cool. What'd you do? He's like, we went to Disneyland for 3 days. And I was like, that's cool. He's like, yeah, I walked 12 miles the first day. I walked 12 miles the second day.
Hell no.
And I walked 9 miles the third day. And I said, you know how much I've walked in the last year? Half of that.
Well, he got the steps in. He got his steps in for the rest of the year.
Like, He's like, yeah. He was like limping around. I was like,
Oh yeah.
why didn't you? He's like, yeah, I just got back yesterday. I was like,
This was wearing Chucks the whole time. And
yeah,
shit.
probably.
You gotta get the proper shoes to
You
go
know,
to
like,
Disneyland.
dude, you got to get some boots, some hokas.
Yeah, I wear my Hokas. If I go to Disneyland, I'm wearing the Hokas.
Fuck yeah,
bro.
yeah. Because
I remember like the first time I went to Disneyland, like on my own. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, like I'm going with a girl. This is cool.
Oh, I thought you were by yourself.
Nah,
I was
fuck
like,
no. You only go because like
there's a real Disney
not
adult
just
right
me,
here.
like fucking chugging along. People do that. I
They
think.
do that.
Oh fuck that. I
But
would, anyway,
anyways,
I went with like some fucking. Literally the worst shoes made on earth to go to Disneyland with. They weren't even Vans. They were fucking those Urban Outfitters $20 shoes
oh
that are
dear
like,
God,
dude,
plastic.
yeah, dude. I basically got a hole in it after the end of the
You
day.
got a hole in your foot.
My feet were bleeding, bro.
I bet.
I had to go back to the car and like rest for an hour. Like, I was like, fuck, here we go again. Like, just bleeding.
Where was this girl? No, you were.
Fuck that girl.
Yeah.
What about my feet, dude? You're asking the wrong questions.
That's
man.
true.
Where
That's
was this
true.
girl? She's supposed to carry me, bro?
Yes, she's the
should've.
one. She's
She
carrying.
should have. She should. Well, she wasn't, Sam. And I knew it from that day. That very day.
Disney showed me the truth.
Shout out to Mickey, bro. He showed me. He's like, they say
He's always guided me. Oh shit. How do we get into Disneyland? That's
No, 'cause
crazy.
it's vacations,
Oh,
bro.
vacations. Yeah.
No, but I'm on the same type of boat, bro.
I need one.
I
I feel like after a 2-week vacation or a week and a half vacation, I'll be more motivated to do my job.
But then you always like come back from the vacation and you're like, fuck, I need a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah.
That's how you take 2 weeks, go to vacation for like go somewhere for a week, then you stay home for a week.
I just told Monique I got like 80 hours PTO saved up now, so
Perfect.
I'm just like
This is
ready.
the time. This is the time to seize the day.
You know what I mean? That's 2 weeks easy. You know what I mean? Like,
seize the day, Sam.
you know, like, and I just heard you got like 6 months paternity leave.
Really? They don't pay for that though, huh?
They do pay for that.
Whoa. How long do you have to be working there before you get
A
that?
year.
That's fire, bro.
I've already been working there a year. just for context. But anyways,
You're like, I didn't take it before. I'm taking it now.
fuck yeah. So yeah, I need a vacation from work. But other than
Where
that,
would you go though? Like, if the top 3 places you would go, like right now, just off the top of the dome, like
because the on my low funds because we need to buy a new house, a new car.
realistic, like within your means.
Lake Balboa.
Damn. Do yourself some justice, Sarah.
all right. Maybe like I could do.
He said Lake
San
Balboa.
Diego.
So. I was like, Lake Havasu, Lake Michigan at
Lake
least.
Tahoe. No, I could do San Diego maybe
San Diego's always a good time.
because like you could do a lot of stuff for cheap.
San Diego's a good time.
Not cheap, for cheaper. You know what I mean? Like.
So that's number 1 on your list.
I guess that we're thinking either San Diego, Santa Barbara. If Santa Barbara's just gonna be me and
if you didn't have
wife.
a kid, I would be like, you gotta go to Vegas real quick.
yeah, but like, what's there? Oh, she could eat a lot, huh? A bunch of stuff. Monique.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Forgot about that.
yeah, things. You know what I mean? But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. We have to buy a new apartment. I
See,
mean,
'cause
rent a
I'm
new
trying to
apartment,
go,
a
like-
new car.
See, I don't have a kid yet,
Yeah,
so I need to take advantage.
you do.
But I want to go. I you know where I want to go? I went when I was 18, but I didn't thoroughly enjoy. I want to go to
Washington
Cabo.
D.C. Oh,
I want to go to Cabo, like nice, easy, like fucking Mexico trip.
that'd be good.
Because
Not too far.
Amber got her passport like
Nice.
fucking like 6 months ago, and she still hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
That's like doable.
Yeah, yeah.
Within
Cabo's
the-
nice, and then you can get a lot of. The thing is about Mexico, you can get like resorts, and you can stay there. You can do everything,
Especially when you go with like your girl or like
Yeah.
you go with like family. It's good to get one of those like all inclusive
For sure.
resorts.
there. For sure. Because
Because
then,
when you go with the boys, it's D-Gen time.
yeah, D-Gen time.
Send it in, Jerome.
Now we're not allowed to go out
No,
with each
bro,
other.
I'm gonna keep it real, dude. When we went to Cancun for the homies' bachelor party, to show you how like you can't leave men alone without even like someone who wants to take care of them in sight. Because bro, we didn't eat for a whole day. We forgot to
Nah,
eat. You know
that's
what
not
we're
gonna
doing?
be me.
We were running on
That's not
liquor,
gonna
bro.
be me.
We were just no. It's because it was one of those things where like you get it in context here, right? So like we went hard the night before, so we slept in till like 11. Right?
Mind you, this is an Airbnb.
Airbnb, right?
Yeah,
We're in the middle
you
of
gotta get
fucking
context.
Cancun. Yeah, there's more even context there,
Yeah.
right? So then like we get up and we have to be at this fucking thing. I forgot what the fuck. It was like some day.
boat.
Yeah,
To
no, it was the
Luis
boat.
Mujeres.
That's right. It was the fucking boat. But see, now I remember, no, we did eat at that island though.
But
it
when
was
you
like,
got there.
yeah, but it was like small bites, bro.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like 2 tacos or some shit.
Yeah.
So that counts like no eating to me.
Yeah, because then two tacos are chased by 3 shots.
Bro, we were drinking like a motherfucker on that boat.
No,
we were
fuck
drinking.
that shit.
We were drinking on that island. We got back. We're like, bro. We got back. We went straight to some fucking crazy club, like in the middle of fucking Cancun. That shit was ratchet as hell.
Bet.
We come back. And we're like, oh shit, we haven't eaten. Let's try to fucking DoorDash or something. Like, there ain't no
Okay,
fucking
but
DoorDash out here. We ordered like pizza. They have like pizza taxis and shit.
That's
Ordered a
cool.
pizza, but it was like fucking. We're like, dude, we're
was
degenerates. We're degenerates. Like,
Yeah.
we literally just ran on like a taco, bro.
I would never. And every single. I'm
wouldn't-
just that
no, because
person.
you're the designated cook. Like you will do some shit, bro.
designated cook, and I'm gonna segue into this. What we were gonna talk about this, and at a lot of the trips I've been to, I've been called the group dad or the party dad.
Yeah, there was no dad on this trip.
Exactly.
We're just a whole bunch of wayward souls.
Just brothers all together out here.
Drinks and paraphernalia.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna say. It's a children's show. But yeah, no, me, like, I've always been like, all right, guys, we're drinking, but if we're gonna go stop and get some beers, shouldn't we get some cup of noodles at least?
No, you're
You know
smart.
what I
You're
mean? Like,
smart. No,
some microwavable mac and cheese. You know, it's not even like big deal things, but just things that you know later on you're gonna be. Not you, but me. I'm gonna be fucking hungry.
no, you're right. And
I'm gonna come
this is
home
the
and-
thing. The next time when we went to Mexico City, it was the same group, but it was the homie had a destination wedding. That was a bachelor party. This was a bachelor party / destination wedding.
Right,
Like,
right.
We like slammed it in all in that 1 week.
Right.
Because he got married on like a Saturday or whatever. We went to the supermarket right when we land, like the next day. Like we're like, oh, we're buying this, we're buying that, because we remembered, like, bro, in Cancun we didn't have shit.
Yeah.
Like we were just fucking. You know what we did? We bought fucking liquor. We didn't buy fucking snacks.
This is
dude.
gonna fill us up.
No, horrible mistake. It was like a rookie mistake
Yeah.
because it was like the first.
So in
big
Mexico,
trip.
you guys did buy
No,
food?
Mexico City, we bought shit. Like
Yeah.
we had that shit stocked with like essentials,
right? Like chips or like
yeah, or like fucking
whatever. You know, some little things that you could grub on,
cookies,
like
fucking
exactly.
crackers or something like that.
Exactly.
We didn't even have that.
Cheez-Its,
We didn't even
you know
have
what I mean?
that.
Like,
dude. We actually bought like some shit because the homie Caleb, he likes to cook too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like he made like a small little breakfast route.
Right.
It's like we didn't even do that in Cancun. Cancun, we were just fucking basking
Degenerates.
in like the smell of alcohol.
It's disgusting.
No, it was literally disgusting, but it was a great time.
Yeah. You know who was also a party parent?
Who?
Cindy Rodriguez.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, I never really like. I think early, like right after
they
high
used to
school.
call her Rave Mom.
See, I never like really raved with her like that because I, you know, I won't get into too many details, but
Yeah.
like I had like a bad experience. Not a bad experience, but I just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really vibe at EDC with that whole group like
Right,
that.
right.
So I kind of went my separate way.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
And also
I
raves
could
to me was
see-
different, like than other. I don't know. I've only been to maybe like a handful, 7 raves.
too. It was never-
in my whole
no,
lifetime.
100%. I could count them probably like
And-
on maybe like
I think
I could go
2
like
hands.
this. I could go like
Yeah.
6, bruh.
Yeah.
Like that.
Whereas I know people that can't even count how many raves.
Yeah,
they've
because
been
it
to.
was never really my style. But
Yeah.
like, I just didn't really like it like that much.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't really fuck with that music really.
I mean,
it
I did
wasn't-
fuck with the music. It's just like when you're there. Okay, so the first rave I've ever been to, I went and I was just like very high on marijuana, but not like I didn't roll, I didn't have any ecstasy, or I didn't drink. You know what I mean? So like, I like maybe 2 hours after, I'm like, I'm fucking tired, dude. Like I could go for a drink or something to get me like going throughout the night. So I didn't enjoy that one. Second one, I did roll, but then after a while, you're just like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a lazy fuck, but I'm just like tired or, trying to
because
to
after
do
a while it gets
something,
burnt
like,
out.
Yeah,
like-
you do get burnt out. Like I can't do the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. kind of thing. You know what I mean? And the people I was with were like, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna be there. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to the hotel room.
Yeah, that's how it was for me.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Like-
they were trying to do the whole set like 7 to 7 thing.
No, like I had fun. This is great. Thank
it's
you.
like I'm good after like at like 3.
Yeah.
Like I'm down to go back to my room and
Yeah.
like wind down.
Yeah.
Like it's like I'm not trying to stay up for the
No,
whole
for the whole
fucking
morning.
night. But then like that's when I was a little younger, so like I felt like obligated
Right.
to like
That
be
peer
part.
pressure.
Yeah, so I stayed that whole night, but I like told myself like because it was a 3-day event.
Yeah.
But like literally, I was so mad. I was almost disappointed in myself. I was like, man, it really made me fucking stay. Like I'm never doing that. Literally the next night, I was like, yo, I'm going. We could get there as early as we want, but I'm leaving at this fucking certain time, and I don't care who's coming with me. I'm fucking leaving, dude.
Yep.
I did that the next 2 nights, and it's like, whatever.
It was a little bit better. But anyways,
But,
back
like-
to the point of it was Cindy was this like person that always took care of you. And at the raves that I went with her, was always that person like, hey, make sure you got water. Hey, make sure like yeah, we're all having fun. She was also having fun, but like make sure you drink enough water. Make sure, hey, you look a little too fucked up. Sit down for a little bit. Let's go over here. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, because she was always a genuinely nice person,
Definitely.
and she just liked to please everyone but at their level, right?
Yeah.
Like meet them at their level, like not like I wouldn't say like a people pleaser, but
definitely
like
not.
but like she'll always meet you where you're at.
yeah, for sure.
It's like she'll never like call like be like, oh, this person's a bad vibe. Like she'll meet you at your level. Like
yeah.
I feel like I feel like these last couple years I never really like hung out with her like that, but I just
right.
like to me like my best memories of Cindy were like in high school for sure.
For
like
sure.
it was like doing yearbook with her, like that was like classic Cindy,
Yeah.
like always camera in her hand, like I feel like she was at least from my experience, she was the
Right.
first person documenting shit, even from like her freshman year.
Yep.
So that's like 05.
That's our 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm a sophomore. It's like she was already like had a camera in
Even
her
before
hand
then,
doing shit.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like she was like one of the first people I knew. You know, because like people like kids nowadays like don't know nothing about the digital camera, right?
Yeah, no,
that
that's what
our
I'm talking
shit.
about. I'm talking about the
Like,
digital camera.
No, she was like one of the first people I knew taking like pictures with the digital camera. She was going around like
100%.
digital camera, always buying a memory card. You know what I
Always.
mean? Like had like she has terabytes of hard drives,
Yes.
full of memories.
Bro,
of pictures
she would
of
give
like,
us access to her photo bucket. I know this is like a long gone
Yeah.
site, but
I
she
don't
would
know
give
if it's even still up there.
she would give us access to the photo bucket because there were so many pictures. You just wanted to see what picture you had up there.
She gave us access because people would be like, what picture am I putting on my MySpace?
100%, no,
You know
straight
that?
up. And then
Straight
it's like
up.
it was harder to share. Like you couldn't send it to someone's phone.
No, there was no
You could-
phone, like,
maybe
yeah.
you could send it through email, but no one. We were young. We weren't really fucking with emails
Yeah.
like that. Like
and I feel like emails didn't compress files like that yet.
Back then, yeah,
back
for
then,
sure.
like
Maybe
I
they
feel like,
did, but I don't know.
or I feel like those apps weren't made.
I just
to
wasn't
compress
really using
JPEGs yet.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
wasn't
mean?
really
Like,
using email like that when I was
Yeah.
fucking 15, 16.
Yeah,
like-
and text couldn't send like that big of a
Hell
file.
no.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, so it's like she would give you access to the photo bucket, password, and everything.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, this is my. I'm taking that, saving that to my fucking family PC. Like,
Definitely.
It's like what picture is this? It's like, don't worry about it, ma.
I got it.
I got it. I'm gonna put a password on my file.
Lock it up.
Lock it up. But yeah, no,
No,
she
yeah.
was. That's why it was so like easy money. Like when we did yearbook together, like she was gonna be like the editor for sure. 100. It was like no questions asked. Like, and she was gonna tell every
Cindy
which
wa-
one of us to like take the type of picture. Like, oh, like Jeff, Lauren, go like do this, or like
Yeah.
Dom did this. Like, it's like
That was one of the best yearbooks we got.
really.
I liked it.
Shout out to Cindy, man. That was all Cindy.
No, that
man.
was. You know what though? She made it happen.
She made it happen,
Because
bro.
no offense, but you guys fucked around so much and
We
it was so
did.
much fun that when it was like the deadline,
No, she put it together.
She
I'm
put all of it
No, but
together.
this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it was literally like almost all those pictures in that yearbook. Obviously, like
you guys took them, but she put them together.
No, but I'm actually gonna be like completely honest. Like, there's some stuff that like obviously like team pictures, stuff like that. But that wasn't like a whole year, bro. Like that was like oh, like deadline crunch. I'm telling you, Cindy was like, okay, go do this. Do this. We're like, all right, fuck it. Like, we got to make a fucking yearbook. Like,
yeah, you guys were like a week away from what you need and you had nothing.
No, we had to compile. We had stuff, but it was like super like spread out. It wasn't like, oh, we documented the whole year, right? And obviously that was the second half of the year anyway. So we didn't, that class was the second half of the year. It wasn't like at the beginning.
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't the whole year. That class wasn't the whole year. It should have been.
Yeah.
But it was like more towards the second half. So it was like, we had to like jam it all in anyway, but obviously we're dumb, so we're even more jamming it in. But like, no, she definitely crunched it up. Like she like led it and finished it for sure.
And she like we were talking about, like she was always and for those of you guys that don't know, I know we just started into the conversation. I know it's very like blah. Oh, who started the whole rave mom? But we're talking about Cindy Rodriguez is a close childhood friend of mine who passed away unfortunately about 2 weeks ago. And we all went to her memorial this past week, and it's it's a sad thing because you don't feel like that's gonna happen, right? I'm 32, 33, 34.
I'm old.
Sorry, you just turned 34. 34, gonna be 35, 21.
The young buck now.
you know what I mean? Like, and like you don't look at like life or the people around you like if they're gonna go right now, right? Like you don't think about those things.
You never,
like,
it's not a constant thought, because if that was a constant thought, you'd just be in like anxiety.
Exactly, we're already in so much anxiety for life.
I swear, when I found out she passed away, like it's like you immediately start like thinking about yourself.
Right,
like, you're like, holy shit! Like, what about me? Like
what do I got to change in my life?
I feel like I almost had an anxiety attack when I really felt, because I was like, fuck, like. I'm fucking up. Like, I'm fucking up, dude. Like, but then it's like, if you think about that all the time, it'll consume you and you're not going to move. But it's like, that's what happens when like young people pass away, especially someone like Cindy that we were all
so close to.
That unites everyone, especially from the academy, because it's such a small school.
And that's the thing. And that's what the thing about this memorial that I love. Like, I want to go off that point that united all of us. She was this person that was cool with all these different types of people.
And that's how you could tell the people why the
people loved her.
The spectrum obviously is the academy, but like just like not everybody in the academy is close still. Right. So it's just, but it brought like the certain different people.
But people had that love for her so much that they're like,
she was she was undeniably a good person.
Oh, for
like,
sure,
undeniably.
She like. And that's the thing about Cindy. She was always a jokester. She was always joking.
I've never heard one bad thing about it. No one can say
some people didn't like her in high school because they didn't understand, like, because at a certain age you get a little sensitive. You know what I mean? And like, so she would joke with you, and some people would take it like as, oh, you're making fun of me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
I could see that.
But
I could see that.
Exactly.
But see, I was a fucking jokester too.
But if you
so
knew
like,
Cindy, she was never out to like harm you in any way. She was just joking. And she was waiting for you
she wanted to get a shot back. Yeah,
exactly. Like it was never something.
No, it was no malice involved. Nothing malicious. Like
it was nothing malicious. It was always fun and games to her. It was always just to make people laugh. It was always to make a fun time. And she was always speaking her mind. She was always like making fun of Matt or Jaime or things, but not like to make them feel bad. But because it was fucking hilarious.
I mean, that's half of the part of her being the documentarian.
Exactly.
It's like half of the part of her documenting all those memories, all those videos. She was one of the first people I knew who was posting shit on YouTube. We were just watching that, like Crazy Cindy 23. Like, if you want to see SFEA in its rawest form from our era, go watch that shit.
It's still up there.
It's still up there because she was uploading that shit in like 06, 07.
Me and her were one of the first two people at the academy. The first two people at the academy to have Facebook. Why? Because her brother and my cousin were in college. So you guys
started the downfall.
Yeah, of the academy, maybe.
No, obviously I was leaving MySpace, the golden MySpace.
We were definitely were, because me and my cousin and her brother were at PUC, and Facebook at the time was a big college thing. Yeah. And so they had told us about it, and then we're like, fuck it, let's sign up.
You guys would know that because
by that time you didn't need an .edu. You just needed a email and you could sign up.
Yeah, because before it was they talk about it on the social network. But you didn't need the .edu anymore. You just had an email address.
Yeah, so we signed up, or I don't know if we made a .edu one. I think the academy, whatever. So we signed up. and everything. We're like, this is pretty fucking cool. Whatever. You can poke.
Meister's
You
was
can
so much
poke
better.
people.
Meister's is so much better.
It was.
But that's why, like you said, that's why everybody had the photo bucket. But man, honestly, shout out to fucking Cindy Rodriguez, man. She was a fucking.
She was a true person.
A great person on earth, a good person. I've never heard anybody say a bad thing. And like the way you saw the people turn out, standing room
support.
only.
Yeah, for sure.
Standing room only. Like that is fucking rare at any type of funeral.
The whole chapel was full. The annex was full. That little area where they had tables with coffee and everything was full. People were standing outside of the chapel. Yeah. Like it was spilling out.
Standing room only. The only other one that I can remember, like, is I'm telling you, it's when young people die. It's like my homie died in a car in a motorcycle accident. Bro, that shit was like flooded out the gates, bro. Because it's like when a young person dies, he was only 31. It's like people. It's just sad. Like you're like so much more life to live. You know, it's not your time yet. Like
you're not expecting that. You know what I mean? Like
it's like obviously it's sad when an older person dies, but you're like at least they had kids, they had grown kids, they lived their life, they experienced a lot. But it's like when you die in your 30s and your 20s, it's like shit. Like,
you're just starting life.
You're just beginning your next phases.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
And it's really sad, bro. But like everyone showed love and.
I'm happy that
she deserved it.
Yeah, she definitely deserved it.
She fucking deserved it, man.
No, she really did. She was an awesome person. She knew James. You
there
know,
you go.
yeah.
Aren't James and her nephew the same or similar age? No,
close.
No.
He's a little older. He's older.
I remember that dude. And he was little as fuck.
He was tiny.
Dom and our friends Dom and Matt. Matt's a regular guest on this podcast.
He's a field correspondent.
They used to. I know another field correspondent. They used to babysit that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was crazy.
No,
man.
it's crazy to think about it.
He's
like
a grown man now. He's not a kid anymore. But
a lot of times I looked back at the text that I had, the last text I had with her, and Sydney was a big. And that's why I loved her, because she loved all types of music. You know what I mean? I love country. She loved country. You know, she loved all her like the basic hip hop and everything.
I'm glad she was alive for the resurgence of country. She saw it hit in the charts again. Man. That's fire. She was like, I was there before. It was cool. Son.
One of her favorite songs towards the end, like I'm not saying to the end of her life, but like the last time we hung out was Tennessee Whiskey. My God, I listened to that thing. I was bawling.
That's a banger.
Just to listen, you know, because you just think about her like singing it and everything. But one thing, the last text that I have. She loved emo music. She fucking loved it.
Oh, what a perfect way to connect with Sam.
Oh my God. I know. And but I mean really one of her favorite songs was Ohio's for Lovers. Ding a ding a ding. Ding a ding ding a ding a ding. You don't know the song, huh?
Dude, bro.
Hey there.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. There was something in like the mid 2000s where like I totally like blocked off the emo era and just locked in with Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Lil Wayne was the hip hop emo. No, I'm just kidding.
He turned into that a little bit eventually.
The last text I have is a video that I sent her of my daughter.
Oh man. You gonna make us emotional again, Sam?
Maybe. And so there's this band, or it's not even a band, it's a guy. His name is, or his band's name is Secondhand Serenade. Jason, you might know who I'm talking about.
I do.
And so there's his most famous song is Best Thing About Tonight's That We're Not Fighting. So a lot of people, now it's the new emo.
You said that too. Oh wait, no, my bad.
It's the new
I forgot we weren't just talking in private for a second.
It's the new emo meme that people, whenever everyone like puts out like there's a moose with hair and it just says the quote, best thing about tonight's that we're not fighting. So everything.
A moose with hair.
Yeah, like hair coming down.
I know what you're talking about.
So this is my daughter. I'll send you the video, Jason.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. When she's in her teenage years, that music's gonna be fire, bro.
It's coming back.
It's coming back now, but it's gonna be fire when she's 14, bro.
And I was like, thought you would appreciate this. She's like, emo baby. Oh my gosh, she's the perfect combo of you and Monique. And that's like the last conversation I had with her. You know, she was always like joking. We worked together. I'm sorry, I know we're going into like stories.
No,
but like,
get it in,
but,
bro.
We worked together for about a year, short time. She got me a job after I left Personal Court Reporters. Fuck that place. So I just need to throw that in there. She got me a job and at this staffing agency, and she was the receptionist and I was the executive assistant or assistant to one of the executives. And I used to get a lot of faxes. And so like faxes for like I work for the workers' comp division of the thing. So I had to get faxes on like medical records and different things like that. And so her job was to come and bring it to me. And Cindy was always that jokester that would fuck around and stuff. And she'd be like, knock on my door and be like, I was like, yeah. She's like, Sam, you got a fax. And I was like, okay. And I grab it and she's like, and I read it. It's those faxes that the people are like, you won an RV. Just call 1-800. And you know, I'm waiting for a fucking important fax.
Important shit.
And she's like, you know, like just joking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just always who she was. And she'd like send me like for my birthday, she'd be like, send me, you got a fax, Sam. And it's like these memes of people laughing, and it's no rent, pay until July. You know what I mean? Like that's just the person she always was. Always keeping things light. Always keeping things like fun. And I always want to remember that way. You know what I mean? Like
I think that's kind of what I took away from the service that day. That like
she wanted everybody to remember her that way.
Everybody that went up there, obviously the most important people in her life, everybody kind of had the same message where like she would want us to remember her like that.
She didn't want to. She didn't crying.
She didn't want people to be sad about. I mean, you know,
of course, it's a sad thing, but she didn't want it to be like man, you know what I mean? Like and she wanted it to be a party. She wanted people to laugh.
And it's a fact because at least personally, my best memories are good ones.
Yeah,
it's like laughing, having a good time, and it seems like for you as well.
Rest in peace, Cindy.
R.I.P. to Cindy.
You
we
always
love you.
You know, and thank you for always being a big fan of the podcast.
Hey, straight up, she would comment. She would like. Yeah. She was one of the first fans.
Definitely make fun of us.
100%. 100%.
That's the best.
That's what you got to do, man. R.I.P. to Cindy.
Next topic. I want to go on my little soapbox rant.
Do it,
about
bro.
Emo music. You know, I always felt like a Chicano in emo music.
Chicano goth.
You know what? Yeah. You know why? You know why I felt like Chicano? Because Chicano or people that were born here that are Mexican.
Well, it's like usually second generation. It's
exactly.
Because I'm first generation. Like my parents are immigrants, and then I'm the first generation here. Usually Chicano's like second generation.
So no. First generation. What I'm saying is first generation is that we're not American enough to be American, but you're not Salvi enough to be Salvi. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you go back, they're like you're talking with an accent. You're fucking gringo ass.
And then when you're here in America, you're not. You know. Yeah. Exactly.
You're not assimilated enough.
I felt the same way in emo music.
Really? That's crazy. No, speak on it. This is crazy. This is a good topic.
I was thinking about this. I was taking a piss earlier. Right? I wasn't hard enough for the hardcore guys.
But what's hardcore in emo? What does that mean? Okay. Explain to the people because I don't know shit. Like I said, I wasn't tapped in.
Yeah, you weren't tapped in. So the hardcore guy, and Jason could because he's part of the hardcore guys.
He could vouch for this.
Yeah, he could.
Oh, so Jason was a hardcore.
Yeah, Jason was a hardcore guy.
Shit. Maybe Jason needs to speak.
Definitely was definitely into those like those Norma Jean. I know.
See, I don't know what that is.
Like those deep those bands are like a lot of screaming, and a lot of you know what I mean? A lot of that
emo music.
I mean, yeah, they were in under the umbrella. Yes, it's hardcore, but it's still emo. People will all put it all.
So, okay, I got a question. See, because I'm coming from a place of ignorance.
Yeah.
Is emo more about like the lyrics, or is it more about the sound?
Yeah,
because when I think about emo, I'm thinking emotional, right? Emo equals emotional,
and that's what it meant when we were growing up, right? Because people would put certain bands. Okay. So I guess a heavier emo music from first to last, right? They're emo, but they had more screaming. You know what I mean? There was more of that screaming, and there was also pop punk that they would call emo because they had the whole hair. You know what I mean? That was
I mean that's the vision I have in my head when I think of that.
But they weren't emo. They weren't sad, I guess.
But wasn't there like screamo?
No, yeah, there was exactly. So there was screamo, but there was also like emo that was just like heavier and darker and like you know what I mean. And then there was pop punk, that still consider that emo. And a lot of you, I want to put a
almost-
picture right here of my brother. I'm just
Yeah, your brother had that haircut for sure.
haircut and skinny jeans and fake glasses and
Don't worry, he
and the
turned out all
tie.
right.
He's all right. He's a doctor. You know what I mean? Like, and like there was that side of it. You know, him. He's like, yeah. You can't like Mayday Parade, like you like that screamo stuff, you know what I mean? Or you can't like Secondhand Serenade, you like that hard stuff, and the hard stuff like you little bitch. You like what was that one guy we went to see at Warped Tour? There was that one guy that all the fucking emo girls liked him. He had to play the acoustic guitar, and he had like a weird fucking name, and he had the hair. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a repeat of his name, whatever. It was that guy, and he's
Never
like,
shout never.
Never shout never. Come
And it
on,
was one guy,
one guy.
and he had a
He
fucking
never wore
whole-
shoes.
Oh no!
Yeah, like you could smell the
Put
hippie
some
off of there.
shoes on, boy.
You know what I mean? And so like I always felt like that middle, like I love that pop punk, but like I also love that heavy stuff. You know what I mean? And at that time, you either had to be one or the other. You know what I mean? And
Oh, yeah, because you're in high school, and it seems like you gotta
or later on, because either you had to be like feel like you were. So when I was part of the band of the Negative Native, like we'd go play shows, right? And
What would you guys place yourselves as under a genre?
we were not emo. We were definitely more like.
Because Sam was out there fucking growling, bro. Sam was like, ooh, ooh. I'm like, damn, Sam. You pull that out.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call this. We started off like math rock, right? But because that's what the basis of the guitars were, and like the time signatures and all that. But I never understood it, to be honest. Let's ask Jason.
Yeah, it's more like we were mathcore.
Mathcore.
Like, just like hard riffs that were like way too complicated than it needed to be.
Yeah. And then we were just like, yeah, at the same time. Or
Hey,
like,
you guys sounded
or singing.
dope as fuck.
And it was fun and it was great. But even in those scenes, I felt like out of place. You know what I mean? I felt like I didn't belong.
A bunch of commies in that scene.
There was a ton of commies in that scene. No, but like I didn't feel like I belonged because people would look at me like, this guy, he's wearing Vans. Or like you know what I mean? Like
What's wrong with Vans?
a lot of them were like grew up in that scene. Oh, like all of our this is my favorite band. And I'm like, I've never heard of them. That's because they're my favorite band. You know what I mean? Like
You never heard of them?
oh,
'cause
you're not cool because you never heard of them.
I
Like because they're
invented this
like
band.
so low key. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so I never felt like I fit in there. And I was like, or sometimes I start thinking about just the way I dress. You know what I mean? I don't dress like not emo enough, but like cool cars off, like you know,
Carhartt.
mathcore, like yeah, Carhartt beanies, and I'm not trying to put you right now, Jason. but,
Carhartt
like,
never went out of style, bro.
no, but like you know, the certain like
them
looks.
Ben
You know what I
Davis.
mean? I was just like putting things together, and I was like, this motherfucker is in the most popular band, and he looks like a fucking cholo up there. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I was
I don't know
about
if you
to
remember the drummer from Stress Case.
Cameron. Shout out.
No, not Cameron. Magbad. The drummer from La Bella. He was very like cholo looking. Like he was very like OC cholo looking. And I was like, he's fucking cool with everybody. How come people don't like me?
Well, I feel like it seems like that like cholo culture always got like
A
they got
lot
like
with it.
intertwined
Hey,
with
you're a
like,
rocker fool?
Yeah, but it got it's that, but it also got intertwined because like I remember when I started kicking with like Edgar and his ex-girlfriend Amanda, she was super into like cholo goth, like you know it's like that prayer shit, but it's also like other shit, like
Yeah.
it's, and like now I feel like that whole scene in LA is like super deep,
Yeah.
like, but it's I don't know. I never got into it. I don't know why. It's
So that's my soapbox. I felt like I was never in.
I feel it. I feel
So,
like that's just
I'm-
like a high school dilemma though, because
Yeah.
it's like that's kind of how it is. I feel like with every
You
type
never
of
fit
music.
in. You don't feel like you never fit in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it
I
is.
guess
Teen
it is.
angst.
Teen angst.
That teen angst, bro.
I still have a bone to pick with you. Emo music.
Until this day,
Accept me for who I am.
you should have.
Anyways, you know who didn't accept me? I'm just kidding.
You know who didn't accept me
for who I am?
Shoei Ohtani.
No, actually, Mr. Crossroads' son. Anyways,
Ah.
because I was trying to learn baseball. Anyways, let's talk about baseball. Let's get into sports, people. That's the reason why we brought James in.
Hell yeah! Shout out to James, the field correspondent,
Mr.
MLB.
James Cueva
There we
in
go.
the house.
Everybody clap.
James Cueva in the house. Let's talk a little bit about the Dodgers. Let's talk about, what's coming up for the Dodgers in the next year, as well as there's been a lot of drama, guys. A lot of drama. Like the season started for the Dodgers yesterday and today.
They're 1-1
This morning. They're 1-1. And in between those two, some shit dropped. First of all, look, let me have you turn around really quick. He's got the Ohtani jersey on, dude. Like, there you go. There you go.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, he's set. He's ready.
This fucking.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm sorry.
By the way, speaking of Dodger tickets, I'm gonna call you on the podcast. I texted you like 4 weeks ago if you're down to go to a Dodger game, and I already bought the tickets.
Did you?
So you better be going. Anyway,
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit, I'm down.
April 2nd.
Oh shit! All right, I'm down.
Anyways, Dodgers, 2024, Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What's going on? No. First of all, should we talk about the rumors or should we just talk about the team?
I mean, look, James, take the floor. What are your feelings right now? How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, sure.
In
exactly.
general,
What are you
do you
feeling about
feel right now? What's
for the
pulse?
Dodgers?
What's the pulse like? What is?
He's
it
very
looking like?
connected. I'm not saying very connected because I see like a lot of shit on your story
Yeah.
and I don't see
You're
it
that's
on
all
tapped
I
in.
post.
You're tapped
That's all
in.
You post
Basically
all the
a
time.
Dodger fan page at this point.
You
Pretty
should
much.
be. You
Yeah,
should
you really
be,
should
really.
be.
Yeah.
So, how are we feeling about let's start there. How are we feeling about the 2024 season?
I mean, I'm
So
feeling
far.
pretty good about it. It's I mean, Yamamoto's debut did not go as we expected.
Yeah, they got hammered.
I mean,
today.
do you say the debut or just any of his debuts? Because I feel like spring training wasn't that good for him either.
That, but I think defense in spring
Behind
training was affected that a lot. So
Okay. But also defense today, because I feel like we had 3-4
Well, the
errors.
score was like 15-11. Or
Yeah.
something. That's a crazy.
Homie
baseball
went
score.
1 inning, 5 runs earned in the first inning. So that's a little concerning to me. We gave him 10 years, 350, 320.
I don't know the exact
Something like
numbers.
I don't know, but it's the highest paid pitcher in baseball without
Holy
even throwing a pitch.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then that's where that scares me. I guess let's start there. The guy came into to spring training. He did really good his first spring training game. His second game, these rumors coming out about tip pitching or pitch tipping. And for those people that don't know what that is, please explain to them what pitch tipping is, because I might need the explanation myself too.
It's more like if they're throwing a fastball, they'll like it's like a motion, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
like before, like when they're getting set.
They know
Like this is how he's throwing the fastball. They could tell.
Yeah,
by a
like,
certain angle of the glove.
yeah, like the angle of the glove or
movement in his
'Cause
shoulder.
That's the thing about baseball that I think a lot of I'm a casual fan, but I
Right.
grew up watching it, so
Right.
I know like a lot. It's like
You know the rules and everything, but you don't know it in the sense of
yeah,
the
but there's a
batter's
lot
box.
of like strategy in terms of like motions and ticks, right? Like especially with the hitters and the pitchers and like this base steal, the
it's all
base
split
stealing
seconds,
and all
right?
that.
Like-
So it's like, dude, and there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers watching.
right.
Right, and now motherfuckers are like, I mean, that goes back to the Astro scandal as well. But it's all like every pitcher has their certain the whole thing is about how are you able to hide those motions, right? It's like how do you just keep it low key until you actually
Throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you've seen. Do you guys remember ESPN Sports Science?
Yeah.
They used to break
That was a
down
cool
everything, or even Sunday Night Baseball. They'll show the pitcher different angles. Like his hand is here and it's gonna be a fastball. His hand is here, it's gonna be like a slider. But some
But I
pitchers
think
try to do it all in the same.
Am I wrong when saying it is tipping pitches? That's more of like a pre delivery thing, right? Or is it on the delivery?
Usually,
Right.
It's
usually
like
it's pre
it's
pre-delivery.
pre-delivery. I think it's more like
You Darvish had that problem.
Exactly.
In the
I think
World
they
Series.
could almost tell like when they're holding
Turning the glove,
Yeah, like
holding
it's
his
more of
glove.
like that type of thing. It's like, oh, he's doing this for that. Because I think once you're already like throwing it, it's like too hard to even tell. Like,
Just on the same tangent, isn't it crazy that a lot of Japanese pitchers are the ones that have the problem with pitch tipping?
you're getting deep, Sam.
You
Getting
Darvish,
deep.
you Darvish had a problem. Even Masahiro Tanaka had a problem. Like I feel like because in
But
Japan,
Ohtani's never had a problem.
I mean, but Ohtani,
Neither did
yeah.
Nomo. I don't think they ever said anything about Nomo.
But I feel like the what is it, the MPO or whatever or anyways.
I know what you're talking about. The Japanese league.
Yeah, the Japanese league. They're all about certain repetition. There's certain pitches that they go through, like their routine. And in Japan it might work, but here in the majors it's just different.
I'm gonna tell you right now, at least I think the Dodgers. I mean, unless they made a change in the offseason, but I feel like Dodgers have one of the better pitching coaches.
Oh,
Mark Pryor. Mark Pryor's a G. I feel like he'll get it out of him. He'll get it. I mean, no one talks about.
Okay, we're going off too much subject, but yeah, but Mark Pryor being on. Can we fix this? Do you think that this is a problem? Do you think that
Is it short term or is it long term?
right? Are we looking at it so granular because it's the Dodgers, obviously, and also because it's the beginning of the season?
I'm not worried about it at all.
Yoshinobu.
I mean, I think people are overreacting on it for
I
sure.
agree.
For sure.
Okay. I
Like,
feel
I'm seeing posts about like fraud. I mean, calm down, man. I mean, it was one inning.
you know
Yeah.
what's hilarious? MLB Twitter people. It's just
Yeah.
crazy.
I
Baseball
can't stand
Twitter
it
is just
sometimes.
crazy.
Baseball Twitter is insane.
It's just as toxic as basketball Twitter.
No, it's I feel
It's
a
just
little more toxic.
I feel like basketball Twitter is just in the spotlight, just because it's like,
Dude.
But dude, I feel like MLB Twitter is just as toxic.
one of our favorite. I don't know if you follow. I'm sure you do. One of our favorite MLB IG pages is MLB Trash Talkers. Huge Padre fans.
Yeah, huge
Oh,
Padre
yeah.
fan. I
Yeah.
love. They got a podcast too, but
They
I
do?
wish we could connect with them. I mean, I think it'd be dope.
That'd be
MLB
fucking dope.
Trash Talkers is one of my favorite profiles, and they're Padres fans.
They're huge Padre
Perfect.
fans. Yeah. So like they've been benefiting a lot on what's going on with the Dodgers and Ohtani.
Well, they
So-
got. I mean, I'm sorry, Padre fans got to lean on something.
They do.
Got to lean on
They
something,
don't-
man.
Well, they got Dylan Cease. Did you see that?
I did see that, and I also saw that the Giants got Blake Snell, which is worrying to me.
Is it though,
I
Jeff?
don't know. I don't know. I always look at the downside of everything. Like every move that an NL West team makes, I'm just like, God damn
Except
it.
for the Rockies.
I know the
Except for the
Rockies.
Rockies. Yeah.
Or the Diamondbacks didn't get
No,
nobody.
what do you mean?
What
I
they
mean,
get?
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Who the fuck
and
is that?
Eugenio
Oh, that's the
Suarez.
dude from the Detroit that
They
declined
didn't
to
want
trade
to
to the
come
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
And then he came to the West Coast anyway.
It's only 4 hours
That
away.
was his whole excuse. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to stay
Close
like,
to my family in
He came to
Florida.
the fucking Diamondbacks, dude.
Yeah.
It almost seems like he didn't want to come to the Dodgers.
Exactly.
I wonder why though.
He doesn't want to win.
I mean, the Diamondbacks went to the World Series.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like seduced by that, but
Yeah, but honestly, I feel pretty solid with our squad right now. The only question I have is shortstop, second base. That middle, the
Third
middle.
but
base.
Mookie's been playing shortstop,
third
right?
base.
I don't think
Max?
Max Muncy. I can't stand watching him play.
Yeah, I don't like him
can't
playing third
stand
base
it
either.
that much anymore.
But Mookie's
It's
playing
brutal.
shortstop, right? Mookie's playing
Mookie's shortstop, but Mookie was
second base last year.
He was going to be primary second baseman for the future, and Lux at short. But
Fuck
Lux had
that. The yips.
throwing problems and spring training, and now Mookie's primary shortstop.
And
So,
Gavin
I
Lux
mean,
the second.
I love
Gavin
it
Lux is
though.
second.
I
well,
like Gavin. Lux.
platoon, right? Is going to be Chris Taylor /
Yeah.
Gavin Lux.
Let's get to the nitty gritty.
Kiki
Oh, what were you gonna
Hernandez.
say? Were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh, like, what do you think about this Ohtani scandal right now?
The gambling
The
scandal.
gambling scandal.
So you're right. Let's give a little context for
Yeah.
people that don't know, and then let me just do it really quick. As of yesterday, 24 hours ago, Ipe Matsu.
The translator. I don't even know his name.
I know his first name, Ipe. The translator for Shohei Ohtani, his longtime friend, has been fired by the Dodgers as his interpreter because being in an investigation with a big gambling scheme going on here in the OC.
Well, basically, I mean, the DOJ was investigating that bookie.
Right.
Because the thing is, that California is one of the only states, in 40 states, gambling is completely illegal. You could do it on legal betting sites like Prize Picks, fucking DraftKings, multiple sites, anything.
MGM.
Any site you want.
Yeah.
You could think of, you could gamble. Easy money, right?
Yep.
Or not easy. Either way.
No, not easy money,
You
but
could you could gamble for whatever you want. California, for a lot of reasons, I think it's more the way the way they advertise it though. I have a lot of opinions about that, but we're not here for today for that. But basically, it didn't pass last year or 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So it's gambling still illegal in California.
So you have to go through a bookie.
So you have to go through a bookie, which is an illegal bet maker. Basically, these the legal companies, they take your money off your debit, right? Like it's like you can't pay with credit. You pay, or you do, but plus like 3%.
Right.
Right. A bookie is giving you money on credit.
Right.
Right. So they give you money.
It's like a loan shark.
It's a loan. No, it's straight up a loan. He's loaning you money on interest that let me get 50K per se, right?
Let me get 50K on the
all right,
Lakers over the Warriors.
Or no, just 50K and you make your bets. But it's like 50K, but I'm charging you 2%, let's say.
Yeah.
So on that 50K, how long is it going to take to get it back? I'm going to get my winnings. Here's your 50K plus on top whatever you let me borrow, the interest.
Right.
It's a little more complicated, right? It's basically getting a loan for the bank, but the interest rate is way higher.
Way higher.
Either way, point being, this is where we are now. The fucking translator supposedly stole money.
Okay, so that's where I'm saying it feels all fishy, right?
I know, but I want to hear from Jay. Like, what do you think about this? Like, what's your take on this whole situation right here?
I mean, I haven't read much about it. I've just looked at posts about it.
Right.
But
because nobody really knows much.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't really care.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless it goes to Ohtani being investigated, then I'm like, oh, shit, Trevor Bauer again.
And that's where I was going to go to.
Well, I think that's where everybody's at, because if you think about it, okay, I know a little bit more because basically the DOJ, the Department of Justice, was doing an investigation on this bookie in Southern California.
Right.
Forgot his name, but they were doing an investigation. Basically, a journalist from ESPN caught whiff of that investigation. Yes. So they're like,
let's look into it.
Sports gambling, right up the alley. ESPN, this is my jurisdiction. You know what I mean? Let me investigate this shit. This, I'm gonna keep it real. This is one of the smartest things I've ever seen. Whoever it was, I think it's a woman, but basically during the fucking press conference when they're interviewing the translator, she basically puts him on the spot after she probably already knows some information. She's like, "Hey, what are these bank statements, like $4 million out of Shohei's account that you're paying to this bookie who's being investigated by the DOJ?" Puts him on the spot in Korea, like straight up.
As in a press conference.
In a press conference.
With Shohei in?
No, just a translator. Just a translator.
That's weird.
I mean, it's just like
that's kind of weird to just interview the translator.
I don't think it's as weird as it seems, especially like
because
when
the translator is only being in an interview when Shohei.
No, but he was
present.
it was alone, and like
and
you
heard this. And
you got to think about
this part's
in
a lie.
Korea, right? So you're in Asia. It's like, let's interview the translator. He's really close to Ohtani. It's a good person to interview, right? Like there's gonna be a lot of press,
right?
Especially in Korea,
right?
Like for the translator for Shohei Ohtani, even though he's Japanese, but still, it's in Asia.
Shohei Ohtani is the biggest star in baseball all over the world right now.
Yeah, and you're in Asia, so it's like, all right. So then basically, he straight up on his own, on his own information, says, "Oh, Ohtani,
help me out with
my gambling debts." So he paid for me,
and instead of giving me the money directly,
he just paid the bookie
because he didn't trust me with the money. He said that I would he didn't trust me with the money. He thought that I would use that money to continue my gambling debt. And so he just paid directly
To the bookie. Which is fucking weird. And then this
is a lie. No. It came out today. It's a lie because he went back on what he said.
He went back on it within the next hour.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Okay,
because basically Shohei Ohtani's lawyers and his representative were
saying they
came up before. I mean, after that, they're like, no, massive theft. Ohtani had no idea about this.
eBay took his money.
He took his money. Then he came out and was like, yes, I did this. Ohtani had nothing to do with this. Boom, Dodgers fire him.
And that's what's weird to everybody, right?
Super weird.
Because first you started saying that in front of the press, Shohei knew, and he paid for me
my debts
to this bookie, and then later on the lawyers get involved and things are saying
of the biggest superstar in baseball, so he has a good team, like a fucking star team of lawyers representatives,
100%,
Dodgers representatives,
their Dodgers lawyers and all that. So they came out and said no, he stole from him, and then he says yes, I stole from him. Pretty much, he doesn't know anything about it.
I did this under the veil.
He didn't know.
Ohtani has nothing to do with this.
So what makes the question here is, then why did it come from directly from Shohei Ohtani's bank accounts?
Exactly.
And how did you, a longtime friend, I know that, an interpreter, have access to his bank accounts to just directly send that money?
And also, allegedly, this has been happening since 2001. So this is $4 million of gambling debts.
Over 23 years?
2001. 2021, I mean.
Okay.
2021.
Yeah, I was like, that's a long time. That's 23 years.
2021.
Oh, okay.
No, that would have been insane. No.
Yeah, I was like, insane. Before he even came to...
To me, it's still insane that it's 2021. So to me, that sets a little picture to me that basically the Angels have a terrible organization and they can't sniff this out at all.
So this is where people start thinking, and I want to get James back into the conversation because we've been talking. Is this a Pete Rose type of situation? What I'm saying here, Pete Rose has been banned for life from the Major League Baseball, Hall of Fame, anything, because he bet on himself and bet on his team, and that causes the whole, if he's betting on his team to lose to get more money,
allegedly, and like actually evidence-based wise, he's only bet on himself to win.
Exactly.
He never bet on his team to lose.
Exactly.
But the fact that there's even a question, that's what made it so murky, right?
Right.
It's like betting yourself to win, of course.
You can't win them all, but
win them all, but I'm gonna win probably like
I'm gonna try to win
90 of these games, 80 of these games. I'm gonna make some money.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
so that's where they're thinking. Did Shohei Ohtani bust the Pete Rose during his time with the Angels, knowing full well how shitty that team was and how well he was? He could make an extra few $1 million.
I just think,
I don't think so.
Yeah. It doesn't seem worth it, right?
No, not at all. I mean, if it's anybody, if it wasn't him, it's not worth it. I mean,
yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't seem logical, but there's a thing. You got to put yourself in the mind of a D-gen gambler.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's D-gens, bro.
People are putting their mortgage on their house on gambling. You know what I mean? Like, so
maybe the interpreter was a D-gen, and then, look, maybe the first story is completely correct.
But I feel like Ipe is a fall guy.
Oh, well, dude,
I feel like Ipe's a scapegoat.
100%.
I don't know if I'm just playing the devil's advocate here, guys.
No, you're saying that I'm with this theory. I like this theory.
Then you're not, because that means the scapegoat is Ipe, but the real degenerate gambler here is Mr. Ohtani.
No, I'm with this theory. I think that this is our look. We're getting tinfoil hat.
Yeah, let's just put it on.
We'll put it on right here. It's right here. I'm getting the magnetic waves, dude.
Antennas everywhere.
The fucking satellites. Starlink is in my brain right now, dude. I think Ohtani's placing his bets through his homie.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's like, look,
I can't bet.
I can bet you place the bet for me. If something happens, you just say I paid the debts.
And isn't it weird? I'm sorry. I know
Because
we're
that
going
was the
to-
first thing that came out of his mouth. Like, no one asked them to say that.
and without like any like hesitation. It just that's what he said.
Because
Like,
that was the story.
yeah.
That was the story to say. And this is the thing. I want Ohtani to fucking be success on the Dodgers for his 10-year term, whatever the fuck, 12 years, whatever the fuck it is. But this shit is mad sus to me. And like, I think it's going to go like this because I don't think the MLB wants any backlash. I think he already took the fall.
The MLB does not want. I feel like the MLB does not want him to take the fall at all.
Ohtani's probably like,
I feel like
yo, you're my boy. Whatever. It's probably not going to be a long term. You probably do like 12 months in jail, 13 months maybe, if at that, maybe 6. Either way, I got you on the back end. Do your time. I take care of your family for the rest of your life. No one's going to see those payments. Like, dude,
I've already seen Reddit theories. Why did Ohtani come out that he's married?
to the best basketball player in Japan. They're gonna make fucking super Japanese babies, bro.
I know.
It's fucking,
And she's tall as shit.
she's tall, bro.
I mean,
Because that feels like
Japanese-
6'5". She probably
She's-
like 6'2" or 6'1".
No, she's
or
about
something.
6 foot, 6'2".
That's what I'm saying.
She's tall.
She's hot too.
She's cute as fuck.
Don't kill me, Amber. Bro.
I
There's
know.
Japanese 6'2", 6'2" lady.
Seeing her cheer for
Don't worry,
Shohei.
she's married to Ohtani. He
I
got
know.
way more bread than me.
He's got way more bread than you do. But you know, he announces the marriage a month before they go to Korea.
Tinfoil hat is like straight on, bro. My
You know what I
tinfoil
mean?
hat is not
A
coming
month
off.
before they go to Korea. Then 2 weeks later, Ipe showed up. He's got no like involvement with him. He's got my wife is now I share.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, this is the
financials with
thing.
my wife.
This what lets you know, honestly, like why the tinfoil hat is on. I don't know if you saw the clip of the 9th inning in the game in Korea. It was like the 8th or 9th inning. Showing,
game?
yeah, the first game because it came out last night.
Yeah.
So this is the first game. Ohtani goes up to him, dapping it up, cool. So it's like he doesn't even know this shit is coming. It's like he's not mad at him yet. There's no like even like red flags up. So that means like I don't know. Tinfoil hat is on, James. This is
Very confusing.
very confusing.
Because now you're not. I don't know if we've convinced you to be a little cautious.
Do you think you think Robert Manfred? That's the commissioner's name, right?
Yeah.
Rob
Yeah.
Manfred. I don't think he's gonna do anything.
No.
I think they got the fall
Either
guy.
not do anything or just drag it out as long as he can because
Well,
it's the face of your like
Oh, exactly. Of your
face of
organization.
MLB.
It's
like,
the
for
face
sure.
of MLB, baby.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's not Aaron Judge. It's not Fernando Tatis Jr. It's not Mookie Betts. It's not any of these stars. It's not Ronald Acuna. Because the face of your organization worldwide.
And I think socially, because this is the thing that we go back to Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer, he had the book thrown at him at least socially and professionally, because socially, I mean, obviously, rape is looked at as one of the worst things you could do, even if you're accused of it, right? And obviously
and
now
sexual abuse.
Sexual abuse, rape, it's like that is socially and just in the law bad, and it's like you're just gonna look that different. I don't think gambling is viewed as the same way, even though
Not anymore.
I don't think, even though legally, federally, it's not legal.
But I don't think it's looked at the same way that we did.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at it 50 years ago.
Socially, it's not looked as bad. So I don't even think the Dodgers are going to do anything. I don't think the MLB is going to do it. They got the fall guy already. Boom, clear. Throw it off the
Let's
table.
wait till
But with
everybody
Trevor
starts forgetting about
with
it.
Trevor Bauer, we needed to see the evidence because socially repugnant, right? It's like, oh, you sexually abused or raped somebody? Like, hell no, I don't even want to kick it with
And
you.
the whole beating thing, the whole like her,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
professionally,
the whole
socially, you
Ray
don't want
Rice
to. You don't
and
want to
everything,
associate
you know?
with a person. It's like, bro, you beat somebody, rape somebody, sexual abuse, whatever it is. It's like sex crime, right? It's I don't even want nothing to do with you professionally. socially, but now you've been proven innocent. So now it's like I feel like Ohtani is coming from a way different place, right? It's like it's a different type of accusation than something like what Trevor Bauer got accused of. And obviously he's innocent, and we all know that now. But I want to go to that because I saw the repost. Trevor Bauer, Dodger. We should re-sign him right now for free, bro.
For free.
League minimum.
A veteran minimum? I don't know.
Well, he's
What do
willing
you
to
think?
take the league minimum. He's willing to take the league minimum.
Yeah.
What do you think, James?
I like it. I like to pair him up with Tyler Glass now. They went to the same high school together.
Exactly.
They
That'd
did.
be awesome.
Because, I mean, I
went
feel
to
like
the
we're
same
not going to
high
get
school as
Bueller back
What
to
high school
what?
is that?
Hard high school.
Hart High
There
School.
you go.
The high school he graduated from.
Oh shit, Homer. We got a Homer.
Which, by the way, they changed their mascot today.
Who's the mascot now?
Well, they used to be called the what?
The Indians.
Indians.
What is it now?
Hawks.
Hawks.
Damn, that's even more racist.
Well, it's because
Just compared an Indian to a hawk, bro. You comparing an Indian to an animal now?
they're gonna do the
Yeah, no, the tomahawk, bro. Come on. I'm more offended by this change, bro. This is wild. I've been known to rock the Cleveland Indians hat.
Yeah, you have it.
It's a fire ass hat.
It is. I fucking love
It's
those
good.
hats.
It's a good one.
The old Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the old Pittsburgh pirate with the
Pirates,
actual
yeah.
pirate.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was-
god! I just
fuck
got
yeah.
inspired. I'm coming back.
I'm about to come back and do
Yeah, I am.
But yeah, like I feel like, so yeah, Trevor Bauer back because you know what's his name? Bueller's not back till what? June, July?
I think Bueller's
Couple
more ready.
months.
Yeah, I think Bueller might be more ready. I heard, I follow his account, and he's like on his podcast.
No,
or
he's
whatever.
been saying that he's
He said
ready,
he
but
threw
the
like
Dodgers,
97 or something.
yeah, but the Dodgers haven't put him out there
they're
like
keeping
for like
it safe. They're playing
yeah.
it safe. What they should, and they should.
Well, seeing
him and
what
Kershaw.
happened with Herman Kershaw. Kershaw's not coming back till June, July either.
Good. Keep it safe with the OG.
So what's our
Keep it safe.
rotation? Number
What's our
one
rotation?
Yeah.
Glass now. Yamamoto. Bobby Miller.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Bobby Miller
Me
guy.
too.
I fuck with Bobby Miller.
Number 4. I don't know who number
Number
4.
I know 5 is
Are we Dustin?
Gavin Stone.
Five
Are we
is
back
Gavin
with
Stone. We
Dustin
just-
May?
No, Dustin May is not ready back yet. He's still off of the Tommy John second one.
They just
Who's
signed
the
a pitcher.
fourth?
I feel like they
Who's
just
the
signed a pitcher.
fourth?
I don't think it's
It's not
James
Paxton. No,
No, that's number 6. It's not Sheehan. Sheehan
he's
is hurt.
so hurt. Who's number 4?
Oh man.
I
My
don't know.
God,
Damn, maybe we're not as clear. As
I
we
know
thought.
we don't even know what's going
We're
on
not
here.
as clear as we thought with this rotation.
Because I
right?
feel like that we thought that the Kershaw would have been 4, but he just got that back surgery.
And I was thinking Bueller might be back sooner than later.
Yeah, but it's not him. So it's Tyler Glass now, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Bobby Miller, unknown pitcher, then Gavin Stone.
I think we need another pitcher.
We do need another pitcher.
Unless one of these rookies.
Trevor
turns
Bauer.
out.
Can't be Yarbrough.
Nope.
No, can't be.
Trevor Bauer.
Jordan Montgomery.
Honestly, I've seen that
I saw
thrown
that.
out. I've seen that thrown out.
He
but
has
I-
nobody.
But I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
think
Rangers just got Lorenzen, so he's not going
they
back
got
there.
Lorenzen.
I know.
And that's who a lot of people thought that the Dodgers were going to go after. Lorenzen, not a Montgomery kind of guy.
I think we need Montgomery up in the mix, bro.
Let's just go for
Or Trevor Bauer. How about that, dude?
Fuck
League
that
minimum. And especially, he's proven innocent.
Hey, it's a win-win situation.
He's been proven innocent.
You don't pay that much, and if he's amazing, you look like a fucking genius for bringing him back in.
I don't understand the hesitation at this point. I just
Look,
don't
you already got a
understand.
gambler on your team.
a D-gen, a straight D-gen gambler, bro.
Might as well get a.
He Pete Rose mixed with Michael Jordan vibes, bro.
You know what I mean? I don't
Man,
know.
I'm with it.
All right,
James,
so
no, but this is, I was gonna say enough Dodger talk. Look, who you got right now? Like who your top teams right now going into the season?
Yankees.
okay.
Yankees with the Soto
Soto.
pickup was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's.
And they got
I'm
Stroman.
gonna get
man.
a little more in depth. Let's go league by league. National League West. Who do you got coming. Obviously, you got the Dodgers.
Standings wise.
Yeah, exactly. Too early, right?
Too
It's
early. Yeah, we're
way too early. The season barely
only the
just
Dodgers
started.
are 1-1.
Exactly. So National League West, who you got coming out of there?
Dodgers,
Right.
Diamondbacks, Giants.
I think the Giants. I like the Giants.
Giants.
Why?
They're pitching
Why?
Logan Webb and Blake
Blake
Snell.
What did Logan Webb
that
do
might
last
be
year?
the best.
What did Logan
1-2
Webb do
punch.
last year?
I don't know, but I'm scared of Logan Webb.
Yeah,
Logan Webb freaks me out.
You know
bruh.
who he reminds me of?
The dude from fucking Breaking Bad who murdered people.
That too. He also reminds me of The Incredibles, the first movie, the bad guy.
Syndrome.
Syndrome.
Oh, he does look like that, dude.
I was like, fuck, this guy's about to destroy
That's
the
what I'm
world.
saying. I'm scared of that dude. I'm scared of Logan Webb.
And they got Blake Snell. They got that new Korean guy.
That
Oh, yeah,
dude's gonna-
Jung-Hoo Lee.
I think that dude's on ball. I think that dude's
Yeah,
on ball. I
dude's
think the
gonna
Giants might be a little underrated in
That's
that.
Soler.
Maybe.
I think the
Oh, they got Jorge Soler.
I think the
They haven't
Diamondbacks
had-
are gonna fall down. Corbin Carroll, obviously, he's a G, but I feel like that team's gonna take a nosedive.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Obviously, the Rockies left.
NL Central.
Central. Is that Cubs?
Yeah.
Everybody likes the Cubs. They re-signed Bellinger.
Yeah.
That's
Reds.
Cubs, Pirates, Reds, and
Reds.
You feel like the Reds coming out of there.
What the
Ooh,
Cardinals?
Ellie
I feel
De La
like the
Cruz.
Ellie
Cardinals.
De La Cruz, but who else?
Ellie De La Cruz is a fucking stud.
Yeah,
dude.
but it's one guy.
I know, but I'm just saying, just in general, exciting MLB players, he's like top 10.
Yeah,
I
for sure,
think.
for sure.
No, they got a good.
That guy's a stud.
I feel like the Cards are kind of trash.
Don't the Pirates have a stud too?
O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz is a monster, bro.
Former
Paul-
Dodger prospect.
Paul Skeens.
Who the
Paul
fuck is Paul
Skeens.
Skeens, bro.
He's the
LSU.
number one. He's the number one prospect out of the Pirates. He's a pitcher. He's
Awesome.
good. He looked good. He looked good
He's
at the
awesome.
spring breakout. I actually like the spring
Yes.
breakout. Yeah, I wanted to
Actually,
talk about that.
yes.
The spring breakout games. Did you hear about that?
No.
So spring breakout games is a new thing that MLB has put out. It's pretty much like a rising stars for during the All-Star game, but like during spring training.
It's like everybody's top. Like,
That's sick,
prospects.
dude. That's such a
10,
great
like,
idea.
30 prospects.
So it's almost like the NBA Summer League.
Yeah,
In a way, right?
Exactly. In a way, it's like
Yeah.
the NBA Summer League.
Smart,
Exactly.
super smart.
You get to see the young
The young
talent
guys and maybe
that
guys
might make it into the league.
and some vets who haven't had their shot yet, maybe.
Vets,
That's what the
young
summer.
guys.
At least that's what the summer league is.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So that was fun. I
I
feel
mean-
like that they did a good job. Of
Yeah.
that.
They definitely stole that from the NBA, but they should have. That's good. They need to do some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, and I'm a big prospect guy. Like I follow like the young, like who's coming
Yeah,
up and like.
yeah.
I
So you
like
gotta
that.
fuck
I
with
like that.
Baltimore then.
Yeah. Oh,
Baltimore
yeah,
got the
that's
stack
ridiculous.
system, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking what's his name? Matt Holiday's offspring, bro.
Jackson
Jackson
Holiday.
Holiday. Oh, that's Matt Holiday's son?
Yeah.
No way. I didn't
And
know
that
that.
fool's a fucking stud.
He's like their number one prospect.
Yeah. Baltimore has like
He might come out.
six number
He
one
might start
prospects.
opening
bro.
day.
No,
No.
well, the other guys are now not prospects; they're actually players.
I know Adelaide Rushman.
Yeah,
Whatever,
Rushman.
the catcher. That fool's fucking. That fool looks like he's 48, but
The-
he's like 22, bro.
But there's the other guy,
Gunner
Gunner,
Henderson.
Henderson Gunner.
That fool's a G.
You know, I feel like Baltimore has always had like those sluggers. Look, Manny Machado came from fucking Baltimore.
No, Baltimore like always. They have a great farm system always. I mean, they have Adam Jones,
Adam Jones.
Yeah.
fucking Manny Machado, fucking mad dudes, bro. They always
yeah.
they've always because they
Chris
sucked for a
Davis.
long time. Chris Davis until he
Before
started fucking batting
100%,
which is not good.
nothing. Yeah. No, yeah. Okay, we were NL Central, NL East.
Braves.
Yeah. It's true.
Marlins
Braves,
too.
Phillies.
Marlins are good.
Marlins are good.
You don't
They
fuck
don't
with the
have Sandy.
Marlins?
No Sandy this
That's
year.
true. Where's he at? He got hurt?
Yeah, I think he's out for the season.
Oh shit! No, that dude's I was thinking about
They
him.
got Tim
And
Anderson.
Don't
to
you feel
bat.
bad for?
See,
the
that was a
Mets.
good waiver. You know what? I will always take a flyer on a guy like Tim Anderson.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he struggled last year for sure. I don't feel like he straight up did, but Tim Anderson.
No, he
man.
did struggle. Yeah.
But
for
Tim
sure.
Anderson's a baller, bro. If I was any team.
If I was the Dodgers, I would have taken him.
Yeah, but I think they were already thinking about that Gavin Lux, Mookie in the middle type of thing. So they weren't going to do the Tim Anderson because Tim Anderson is going to play.
Mookie and Tim Anderson were like best friends in Team USA.
Yeah, but Gavin Lux, bro.
Gavin sucks.
Dang.
Not Gavin fucks.
I know, that's what he called.
Yeah.
Gavin fucks.
Yeah.
Too early. How about this? Too early World Series prediction.
Matchup or winner?
Matchup.
Dodgers, obviously.
Okay.
But I don't know why I still want to beat the damn Astros.
I do too, but you know what?
But they're not going to make
you know,
it that far, James. Let's be
say
realistic.
Yankees.
Yeah, that's what we're all
I'm
thinking.
picking Dodgers, Rangers.
Really?
I think the Rangers are good.
That's not a bad.
I think
that's
the
not a bad
Rangers
pick.
are going to be good as
I
fuck.
feel like I'm just picking Dodgers, Yankees because I want to see it.
I think the
You know
Rangers.
what I
That'd be
mean?
so-
Like,
I think the
so
Rangers are going to be
classic.
really fucking good again, and Corey Seager's probably going to win MVP.
and they might re-sign Jordan. I'm just kidding.
But I think the Dodgers need to smack them, and we're going to win it where we won it in 2020 in Arlington.
Okay. Do we think that we have the right squad, or are we missing pieces? You said
We're
third
missing.
base.
We're missing pitchers. We need more pitching.
Do we?
I think we do. We couldn't come up with the fourth starter.
I know you're right.
Yeah. I mean, but that's for All-Star break.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
could pick up someone in the trade deadline.
Yeah,
for sure.
trade deadline, obviously. And we have guys coming back, obviously, and that too.
How's our outfield? We got Teo. We got Jason.
I love that signing, Tail All
That
Star.
was such a bonus.
Yeah.
We
Oh
didn't
my
even need to do
God.
that.
Yeah.
That was
so,
such a beautiful signing.
and for the money that he just signed for, it was like,
Amazing.
he's just signing out to win a
That
ring.
fool can hit dingers for
For
days,
sure.
bro.
And he's a good
He's
outfielder.
a good outfielder.
Jason, I'm glad that we got Jason Hayward back.
Yeah.
Me too. I like Hayward.
I love that Kike Hernandez is back. He's like
Glue guy.
clubhouse. Yeah, he's a clubhouse
utility
guy.
utility
Such a
extraordinaire.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like in sports, people don't take that like into initiative enough. Like
Yeah, it matters a
that vibe,
lot.
It
exactly.
does. It
It
matters
matters
a
Like
lot.
in a team, you need that glue guy, that guy to like, all right, fellas, let's go. Like, you know, when we're down, but let's go. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I'm glad we got Kike back.
but who's our outfield? Who's left?
Teo,
Who's middle?
James Outman.
James. I'm
Outman,
forgetting
bro.
fucking James.
Our
Outman.
rookie of the year.
I
bro.
know this guy with the
Outman was
fucking-
a stud. I loved
He was
Outman.
a stud. And then we got
Hayward.
Jason Hayward on the in right. First, Freddie Freeman. Second, who knows?
Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Sure.
Freeman.
Mookie B. Mookie
Mookie B.
beats. Mookie B. And then
Our
third base.
baseman Max Muncy,
Max
bro.
Muncy.
Even though it looks disgusting, but he's another like all-star utility type of guy.
He lost a lot of weight.
Underrated with the glove.
Do you think we should trade for Nolan to be at third?
How about our catcher? How about our catcher, bro?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
How about
bro.
we fucking trade our oldest fucking catcher in the fucking league?
Austin
and
Barnes?
Yes. The guy can't hit for shit.
Fuck it. He
And what do we have? Diego Cartaya.
Kershaw loves him. And if Kershaw loves him,
No,
I love him.
No, a lot. You know what? He's an AJ Ellis type of guy.
I know exactly. That's what I'm
He
saying.
really is that AJ Ellis type
That's
of
what
guy.
I'm
'Cause
saying.
all the pitchers love pitching to him, but he fucking sucks. Like
You need to have a backup catcher, Sam.
Even in spring training, I got like so pissed that he got out. I'm like that pop out. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
We have Diego
Another year of
Cartaya.
This guy.
backing him up. I'm not backing him up, but down in the pipeline. And there's another catcher in our pipeline that's pretty
Dalton
good.
Rushing.
Yeah, exactly. He's really
Our
good.
number one
Prospect.
prospect.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit.
Another catcher.
Getting on Will Smith's corner.
I feel like the Dodgers are really good at finding those catchers in the
Mike
weaves, you know what I mean?
Piazza, Russell Martin, Will
Kenley
Smith.
Jansen.
Oh, Kenley Jansen. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like we got that talent to figure that out.
Maybe we do that. Throw him in the bullpen. Austin Barnes in the bullpen.
There you go.
Oh, there
Bullpen
you go.
catcher.
There you go. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, I would love Nolan Arenado, and
We
I've always
need to
wanted
all
that.
hit a game. We
Me
need to
too.
hit a game. Unlucky specialist featuring James. We need to hit a game.
well, he's a field correspondent.
that's right.
MLB
Field
field
cor-
correspondent.
Field correspondent. We need to hit a game this year.
For sure.
Tickets are actually cheaper other than opening day. They scared us.
They really did scare us. I felt like every game was gonna be $200.
But it's not. It's
No,
only
it's
opening
not.
day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, only opening day.
How many games you planning to go to this year?
I want to go as many as I possibly can.
Shit.
I mean,
Damn.
I'm on the same level. I'm trying to.
How many home games do they have?
My record was, I think I hit
There's
10.
160 games
I think
left,
I hit
guys.
10, bro. That's my record, 10.
10 games is a
It's a
lot.
lot, though.
That is
another game I
definitely-
think will be a little high on the price is Otani's bobblehead.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
fuck
Every
yeah.
time they have those special bobbleheads.
Yeah,
I got some good ones, though.
Is Ohtani gonna play outfield this year?
Yes.
I don't think he
One
should.
game. I'll play
One
one or two
game.
games.
So one game out of 160
But I mean, he's quick. He's fast.
For
Yeah,
the
he is.
gambling
He stole the
for the
base.
gambling.
Stole the base
He's
the other
like,
day.
parlay. He wants to
fucking
parlay.
fast.
Can he hit and field at the same time?
Yeah, he's like fuck
Plus
yeah, I can.
600. I'm gonna drop 6 mil on it.
Oh damn.
He's gonna take care of it himself.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's gonna be a good season for the Dodgers. I feel
Sir.
like we got a
High
lot of good things
expectations.
going
I have high expectations.
for sure. For
Everybody
sure.
does.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's
World Series or bust.
That yeah, obviously.
At least get to it. But to me, it's like World Series or bust for the win.
Yeah,
But
win it,
like,
yeah.
at least get to the fucking series.
get past the I don't know. DS.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure,
Holy
for sure.
shit.
We're all
Get past
we're
the
all tired of that
NLCS. I need a World Series. I need to
it's been
see a
2
World.
years in DS, no?
Yeah, yeah, it has been.
It's crazy, man. But thank you, James, for
Yeah,
coming
thanks
through.
coming out.
Oh,
hey,
we're
we're gonna need you a couple more times this season.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
gonna
no
need you
problem.
a lot more.
Yeah, we're
this
gonna
year.
need you a lot.
Yeah, to come in and give us the feel of the people. Give us
The pulse.
give us the pulse of the people of the Dodger fans, what they're feeling. Because I know I see your stories. And,
Oh, yeah.
and I kind of live and die by those Dodger stories. I'm like, oh, what's
Yeah.
going on? What's James putting up there? You know what I mean?
100%.
Like,
no, I'm being real.
No,
Same.
seriously.
I'm like, oh shit.
oh shit, I didn't know
This,
about
this is
certain
how we
things.
feeling. All right.
A big baseball card collector right here.
Oh, there we go.
No, I mean some rarities right
We
here.
got some. Right? Maybe we need a baseball card segment.
Hey, we might
Or
get
a-
some collector segment.
We're like, what
Not,
we got?
not only baseball cards.
We got that rare Griffey, son.
I have a Griffey rookie. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's
We're not even fucking
of.
around. We're not even exaggerating
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And who? What other rookie card? You got a Kobe rookie.
I have
no?
a Kobe rookie. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
And a Shaq rookie.
A Shaq rookie. Have you looked up how much that is?
Hold on, we're killing this segment. We're killing this segment. We gotta save this segment.
Do we?
Yes,
Okay.
because I need to take a piss.
Okay. Let's take all right. All
I'm
right.
dying.
All right, fine. Let's just close it off. Thank you, everybody. And we'll come back to where he's at. But it's been good. Thank you, James, for coming
James,
through.
thanks for coming out.
Thank you, Jason, for
on
the ones and twos. It's your boy Sam
It's your
Torres.
boy Jeff DeBania. We out here. We love y'all.
That's the
Peace.
fastest out we've ever done.
I've been exploded.
I can see it in your face.